What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 61 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here. Take a look at those that have to be re-signed for next season. They're all going to be free agents. Devontae Smith, let's worry about him first. Going to give him a player-friendly deal here. Now, we have plenty of cap space right now. He's looking for a 4-year. We're going to give him a 5-year, and he is thrilled to come back to Philly. Now, going into this week, we are taking on Bryce Young and the Detroit Lions. You know, Bryce Young, the Alabama QB, he can do it all. He's got the arm talent. He's got the leg talent. He's just an overall good football prospect. He can throw, he can run, and he can do a lot of those things exponentially well. So he's not a quarterback that just say, take away the pass, you know, make them run the ball, take away the run, force them to throw it. You can't do that because he can do both. And he is both. He is throwing on the run, he is running for first downs, and that's why we need to focus on, I guess, the medium pass and just have the D-line do the best they can, the front seven do the best they can to mitigate any of his extra special abilities. Now, Aiden Hutchinson, dude's a beast. Dude's a beast right there, but their secondary is a little worse rated against the pass than their run defense. But, I mean, I think it's going to be a game offensively for Philadelphia where they're going to both run, pass, they're going to do it all. It's going to be like planes, trains, and automobiles out there. You know, 2 by air, 3 by ground, stuff like that. It's not going to be an easy run for the Detroit offense. You know, because our defense, of course, top ranked. But I think it's going to be especially hard for their defense going up against our offense. Sure, we have Frank Reich this year as our offensive coordinator, so he has a more aggressive offensive approach going into this season, especially opposed to last season. A couple players getting some boosts here. Kelvin Banks Jr. He was a first round draft pick for Philadelphia right there. Hidden Dev right tackle, replacing Lane Johnson. Not something you can ever really replace, but Kelvin's going to do the best he can. Kendall Daniels, backup safety, just a good depth piece, 76 overall. I'm not going to scoff at that being a depth piece right there. 76, whew, that's a starter on some teams. And we have Garrett Hayes, again, backup right guard for Philadelphia, sitting behind Beef Jurgens there at that right guard position. But Garrett, like to see what he can do. Now going into Ford Field right now, the head coach is not Dan Campbell, it seems like. No, it seems like they moved on from him. But Bryce Young so far last week, 400 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. So we can throw picks coming into this week for Philadelphia. We have, you know, Anthony Richardson. We have this defense, that front four. You know, that's a mean front four when you flex your starting D-line, middle linebacker, and Trayvon Diggs. You know, Hassan, Tremaine Edmonds, and Trayvon. Ooh, that is a tough defense to be looking at right there. You know, you have one person from each set just going, all right, yep, that's going to be a tough matchup. Not going to be a fun game. But coming into this one, we are looking to just do what we can, disrupt the pass, disrupt the run, and make the line so one-dimensional that the offense just kind of has to do their thing for Philadelphia. Let the defense force Detroit to be one-dimensional, and let the offense take as much clock as they need. Pass defense, only 2 interceptions on the season so far. I mean, it's been, 2 games on the season, so 2 games, 2 picks, not too shabby, but you want a little more than just, you know, a pick a game during a season. You want like 2, 3, 4, 5 picks a game, just saying, you'll break all of the interception records. That's what we need to do, right? We've already done that once with Big Play Slay. He's the single-season interceptions record holder, so hopefully we can, you know, keep that production up and just kind of keep doing what we're doing, which will be honestly the best thing for Philadelphia and everyone out here. But Bryce Young on the season, 757 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, and a pick. That 1 pick coming from last week. So this dude's averaging multiple touchdowns a game. We're week 3 here. He's averaging 3 touchdowns a week. So passes deep, and that one, there you go. Trayvon Diggs, the ball-hawking corner. He lays out for that low ball, picks it off. There's a flag on the field, and they're going to say, face mask. Who's that coming back on? Come on, that's going to be on Jameson Williams with the face mask, giving the Philly offense even better field position Here we go. Richardson finds A.J. Brown, who just gets short of that first down marker. A yard short right there. Now here we go. I formation. Bijan on first and goal. He ends up in the end zone for the touchdown. Now Philadelphia up to a quick 7-0 lead. Pass rush. Hello? What happened there? The pass rush gets in Bryce Young's face. He floats one in, and Avonte Maddox just stops and stares at it. 1st and 10, handoff to the running back. Big hole right there. That's a 14-yard pickup for number 15 right there on the ground. Now 1st and 10, here we go. Play action, defense, come on. That defense getting stonewalled, and 15 fumbles it. Picked up by big Fletcher Cox, and he's down with it at the 29-yard line. That Philly defense, they bailing out for not getting any pass rush. 1st and 10, play action, and Richardson gets sacked. Picked up, though, by the Philly lineman right there for the stop. 3rd and 9 now, Philadelphia cannot complete it. Devontae Smith, the intended target, broken up. 3rd and 2 now. That's going to be a handoff, and just bounces off Fletch right there. How do you just bounce off bigger Fletcher Cox right there? That is an unfortunate first down. 3rd and 8, there we go. Trayvon does it again. That's his 2nd pick of the game. I mean, you can't target Trayvon, especially when your receiver isn't even looking at him. Trayvon Diggs watched that the whole way. 1st and 10 now, Philadelphia. Come on. Richardson rolling out to the right. He's got a wide open A.J. Brown who trips up with that one right there, but makes the catch down at the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal, here we are. Richardson, clean pocket, firing, picked off at the 1. Now, he had A.J., had a window for A.J., but nope, gets jumped by Detroit. That's a play action. They're going deep, and that one's just blocked up well. That's the tight end right there. We have Blankenship, who saves a touchdown right there. Bryce Young, a Hail Mary pass right there in his own end zone. 3rd and 7 right now. Come on, Fletcher. Come on, Brian Breezy. That's going to be a 1st down and then some. That's going to be Ronnie Harrison laying out the receiver. After that 1st down pickup ends the 1st quarter. Nick Sirianni clearly upset with that one. And here we go. 3rd and 10. Here we are. Pass rush will be non-existent. Gets a little bit of separation right there. End zone pass incomplete. Almost a touchdown, but not quite. So field goal range. They hit the field goal. It's a 7-3 game now. And there we go. Wide open Devontae, who himself just had a very big payday. He's looking to show off a little bit. 3rd and 5 here in the 2nd quarter. Philadelphia looking to hopefully get in the end zone this time. That's going to be A.J. Brown, who this time ends up in the end zone. Lowers that helmet and just trucks his way into the end zone. 14-3 Philadelphia now. 1st and 10. Here we go. That's going to be tripped up and fumbled again. Trayvon Diggs picks it up. Oh boy. 2 picks, 2 fumbles for Detroit. We're in their red zone already. Bijan Robinson, he coughs it up, picked up by the defense, and Anthony Richardson takes him down at the 26. So we're just giving each other the ball back right now. A couple picks, couple fumbles. No one's playing smart football. Big sack right there for Jordan Davis, the Georgia prospect. Now 3rd and 13 for Detroit. Let's get them off the field. Come on. Pass rush doesn't quite get there. Trayvon breaks it up. And now here we go. 2nd and 2 for Philadelphia. Pocket kind of collapsing right there, but Devontae holds on to the big hit. So here we go. Under the 2-minute warning now. 1:04 left here in the half. Anthony Richardson rolling out. He's going to find his receiver on the sideline, and he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock. Now 25 seconds left here. Clean pocket. Pocket collapsing. Throw underneath. Caught by Devontae, and he ends up in the end zone. He wasn't touched. Devontae Smith comes back for that one. Goes down with it, and both defenders decide not to touch him. He was inbounds, and that could have killed the clock off, but here's the replay. Devontae sees it short, comes up for it, rolls away from the defenders, as Richardson gets hit. What a heads-up play by Devontae Smith. Coming into the second half, we're going to run the ball, and we're going to stop the passing game. Got to stop the passing game here for Detroit. Now 3rd and 6 for Philadelphia. I say we're going to run the ball, and then instantly we cut to a passing highlight. There we go, A.J. Brown. He gets forced out of bounds right there, but over 200 yards passing on the day now for Richardson. 1st and 10. There we go, tight window caught by C.D. Lamb. Lamb just gets just shy of the red zone. 3rd and 6 from the 17. Pass rush getting right to Richardson. He's got to throw it out of bounds to avoid the sack. Field goal for Jake Elliott. That kick will be up, and that kick will be good. There you go. That's going to put Philadelphia up 24-3 now. A 3-touchdown lead. And a thank you, pick 6, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. There you go, big fella. So a pick 6 for Chauncey right there. And he puts Philadelphia up 31-3. 2:40 left here in the third quarter. And that's just a rumbling, bumbling, stumbling first down. 1st and goal now. Pass rush. Just cannot get there. There's a flag on the play. But diving into the end zone is the receiver right there. Flag, probably a roughing the passer. We probably just, tickled the quarterback. You looked at him, you breathed on him. There you go. Flag. Doesn't matter, though. That's a touchdown. So it's a 10-31 game now. Detroit has a lot of ground to cover, and a sack fumble will help them there. Picked up by the defense. That is a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Malik McDowell with the touchdown right there, making this a 31-17 game now. So Philadelphia, their big 21-point lead is now down to less than 14. But here we go. Big first down for Bijan. He's up with 45 yards rushing. 1st and 10 now. That's going to be L.J. Johnson, the running back 2. He gets down at the 2. Big first carry of the game for him. Now 3rd and goal, rolling out to the left. Richardson runs it in himself right there. Anthony Richardson. He's a dual threat quarterback. He doesn't always utilize his legs, but that time he does. 21-point lead now for Philadelphia. And there you go. Big first down for Detroit. They're not going down easy, even though they're down by 3 touchdowns with less than 4 minutes left in the game. Hassan Reddick, big sack right there. First sack of the game for Hassan on 3rd down. 4th and 13. This can end the game right here for Detroit. And there you go. Another pick. That's Kool-Aid McKinstry. So Kool-Aid, he's at the 5, and he's going to be forced out at the 1, trying to showboat his way in there. 2:50 left here, and Bijan nails in the coffin. That's a rushing touchdown for the running back. 1st and 10 now for Detroit's offense. Here we go. Come on. They're in total disarray. Wide open receiver, middle of the field, hit by Ronnie Harrison. 1st and 10 now. Here we go. Come on. 2:12 left in the game. No, Bryce Young, clean pocket. Flag on the play. That's going to be, is that TJ Hawkinson with the reception? Let me guess. Roughing the passer? Yep, roughing the passer. You touch the quarterback as he's throwing it. You hit him because you're in an animation. As soon as he lets go of it, roughing the passer. Minute 10 left. They're at the 7-yard line. They dunked their way up the field. Come on, just get them off the field, Philly. Get them off the field. There you go. Another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. He's at the 50. The 40, and he's going to be just cut to the middle of the field, get tackled down to kill this game out. No need to score any more points. Chauncey does the sportsmanship thing there, and he just lets the clock run out on him. So Detroit, they lose a nail-biter here, as you could tell. They made it pretty close early in this game, going into the 3rd quarter, then start of the 4th quarter. But Philadelphia in the 4th quarter just exploded for a couple of touchdowns right there. A couple of defensive touchdowns, a couple of offensive touchdowns. And Philadelphia has a pretty dominant 45-17 victory here. 261 passing yards for Philadelphia, 86 rushing yards, 75% pass completion. Only 1 pick for Anthony Richardson. Overall, not a bad game for him. You kind of hope that he does get those interception numbers down. But it is his first year with a brand new playbook. So it's one of the things we kind of expected. He's going to throw for 45 plus touchdowns this year. We know it. So he's going to throw some picks. It's going to happen. We don't hate it. We just prefer if he gets those numbers down. 67 yards rushing for Bijan, 2 touchdowns on the day. A.J. Brown led the team with 122 receiving yards and a touchdown. 67 from Devontae, 60 from CD. 1 sack allowed. 10 tackles led the team. We had a couple players with 1 tackle for loss and only 2 sacks. 5 picks. Whew. Elliott was perfect. Gilkin did his thing. LJ did his thing on the return front. CJ, after 2 picks in the game, he's going to get himself an upgrade right there. Our star safety. Now he's going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade. I mean, run support is the scheme fit, but I'm going to throw that into hybrid right there because he is a hybrid player. He's a safety. He's a slot corner. But coming out of that game, Philadelphia did the one thing you wanted to do. I don't know if we got the 4 pass deflections, honestly. You know, Bryce Young, he's a special player, but we had an excellent game that, you know, the team executed. Really proud of our the way our defense have played. So I guess we did get the 4 pass breakups. Your entire defense gets 2,500 XP. Remember what I said at the beginning of the thing? You know, is it worth it for 2,500 XP? We got it. Trayvon Diggs' next game is locked into his X Factor because of his 2 picks. Chauncey, 2 picks, a touchdown, 3 tackles, gets Player of the Week for the NFC defense. So Dak Prescott's up there. No one likes to see that. So coming into this game, Anthony Richardson, what does Philadelphia want him to do? Want him to carry the team? Do they want him to build chemistry? Nick Sirianni says, hey, he's a young kid. He's still learning. Build chemistry. Go out there, you know, be the leader. You know, don't think that you have to do it yourself. Don't play hero ball out there. No, and that's why beat the Packers and score 4 offensive touchdowns. All right, offensive touchdowns. So like, is that running? Is that I don't know. Is it just 4 total touchdowns? Like, do we just need 28 points on offense? Is that all we need? That's a little vague. Like, do we need it with our quarterback or just? I think we just need 4 offensive touchdowns, honestly. But here we go. We're coming into this one, stopping Aaron Rodgers. No one wants to play Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he instead of going on his night retreat where he just kind of sat in a sound chamber and in the dark for a week and a half with no light, no people, no nothing. He decided he wanted to finish his career off here in Green Bay. He's sticking around. Jordan Love, he's just like, yeah, he's going to be 30 by the time he actually starts playing. But going into this week, any injuries against Aaron Rodgers and his Green Bay Packers squad? Let's see. Wide receivers are good. Tight ends are good. Offensive line, how is it looking? It's looking real clean right there. Real crispy on that offensive line. Defensively, what do we have going on? The defensive line is good. The linebacker room is hopefully golden, and it's golden. The cornerbacks are healthy. The safeties are good to do. There you go. Look at that. Chauncey, he's back this week. Trayvon's back, and they all get upgrades. Trayvon gets an upgrade to that man coverage, making him 92 with the team play right there. You like to see that. He's never had so much team play in his life. He came from Dallas, just didn't work there. Big Jordan Davis, upgrade that run stopper. Make him a 99 overall. It's just going to be 99 run stop, and he's going to be like a 35 pass rusher. Josh Sweat, there you go. Upgrade that speed rusher. Just have him crush the outside. Just have him beat tackles. Try to put a guard on him, the tight end on him, run back on him. Just doesn't work. Just have him beat them all. Big plays, Slay. He's starting to regress in his late years, but still an 87 overall with the team play boost right there. Man-to-man makes a scheme fit. James Bradbury's up to an 82 overall. You put him on a good team right there. He hasn't really regressed like we thought he was going to. So I'm glad to see that one right there. Blake Gillikin, upgrade that power. Make him just give him a boomstick out there. We get kick accuracy and awareness. Hoo boy. Kool-Aid McKinstry, he had himself an interception. Showboated him, that's why he was short of a touchdown last week. You hate to see that for the young kid. But man-to-man, just work on that scheme fit right there. Try to get him as high as possible. Try and give him as much, XP as possible. Reed Blankenship, Philly fan favorite here. You put him on special teams, and he just does his thing out there. We have Noah Daniels. We have a depth corner right here. He's corner... Is he corner 5? He's corner 5 behind James Bradbury. James Bradbury is corner 4. But, hey, Daniels, He's doing his thing. Josh Joe, backup safety. I think he's safety 3. But all those guys are just going to get auto-progressed right there as we go into this one against the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay, it's never an easy team to play. Doesn't matter, honestly, how old Rodgers is, who Rodgers' weapons are. It's Green Bay, it's the Packers, and they're just going to find ways to do things the right way. So, we have Rodgers. We have an offensive line probably been Frankenstein. We probably have some, baggers, some people who are just, working at the Quickie Mart, just bagging groceries or something. We have maybe an Uber driver or two. It's like Great Britain out there for the World Baseball Classic. We have a chemistry teacher, we have a neurosurgeon, and we have some Uber drivers out there playing offensive line, and we have them playing, wide receiver and running back. We just have Aaron Rodgers out there. But Rodgers and this Green Bay Packers team still have to come here into the link, and just, they have to play football. They have to play their best football, first quarter, not just skipping all the plays right there. Green Bay takes a 7-0 lead early. Philly rallies. They miss an extra points, 13-7, 10-7, 10-13 now, as Green Bay still leads by 3. Now, come on, 20-17 now. Come on, Philadelphia, you could do it. It's 20-17 now, 27-17. Maybe a late game rally for Philly here. It's 34-24. I don't know. 34-27, 2 minutes. Minute 50, 34-34, and of course, just a late touchdown. Was that a kick return for a touchdown, the lose of the game? Philadelphia, they dropped this one. So they have 2 losses and 2 wins on the season. Not the best start for the Philadelphia offense right now going into this year. Richardson, I'm assuming he played fine. The offense, I don't know what happened to them. They just forgot what they were doing. The defense has to play Aaron Rodgers, so you can only do so much there. The running game was non-existent. Dallas Goedert led the team with 115 yards and a touchdown. 75, LJ had some receiving yards. Bijan. So A.J. Brown and CeeDee Lamb non-existent in this game. Offensively, no sacks allowed, no pancakes. Defensively, 14 tackles led the team by Kaiser. 2 tackles for loss, only 1 sack on the day, and no interceptions. Perfect for Elliott. Gillikin did his thing. Noah Daniels on the return for some reason. They got punt return from L.J. Johnson there. I don't know what really happened here against Green Bay. Besides it's just Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. It's not an easy team that you have to go in and play, and I understand that. Getting some upgrades here. Jake Elliott, he's going to get upgrade that power. The dude's already got a boomstick. Try to get him just a little further, a little more oomph, and he does the +1 power. A.J. Brown, he's 92 overall. Upgrade that playmaker. Come on. Make him a scheme fit. Make him a scheme fit. There he goes. Scheme fit for A.J. Brown. You like to see it. Now we'll get XP just a little bit quicker, which is kind of what you want for your starting wide receiver, your starting corners, and all those guys. We have Bijan, who's just a little bit under. He's just a little under. Upgrade that truck. He's going to get there shortly. He's going to get there sooner rather than later. He's going to be a scheme-fit running back. He's going to be just a tank of a running back. Richardson, after this game, he's taking responsibility for this loss, but until next time, YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy. We'll catch you on the next episode of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on YouTube. Later.